Welcome back to the channel, folks. And I'm at my home studio, SBBR Studios in Los Angeles, California. Welcome. And this is a new segment that I'm just beginning to experiment called Stories from the Streets. Normally I'd be riding my bike and I'd be telling, a story. But I forgot to do a story. I have one in mind which I'm going to tell today. But I just didn't do it when I was riding when I was riding the other day. So with that said, let's move forward, and here is the story. So many of you probably don't know. There we go. Many of you probably don't know that I work at a high-rise building somewhere on the Wilshire corridor near the UCLA area. I'm not going to disclose which one until I feel like disclosing it. Anyways, besides the point. Okay, so I'm like valet security. That's my job position there. Nothing to brag about. My real profession is a cyclist. Actually, actor first, cyclist, and so on and so forth. But a mundane job, forget about it. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Okay, so with that said, here's a good story for you, and it's in regards to karma. It's a good karmatic. I don't even know if that's a word, but it's a story about karma. Okay, so there's this dog walker chick. She started coming around, but she starts to come around a lot, and I think she has one person at our building, then another person somewhere else, and I don't even know all her contracts, but from what I know, she was exclusive to one person, a resident at the building where I work. But the thing about it is, well, the homeowner, the tenant has like a couple of dogs, 2 or 3 dogs. So she would come in, had this is what bothers me after a while. She had this big pumpkin smile, this jack-o'-lantern type of smile. Yeah, like this. Like you gotta show off all of your freaking teeth. Every nook and cranny is like, hi, I'm wholesome. I walk dog. And all this nonsense, right? Okay, fine. Once a day is fine, but this girl, up, get the dog, back down, back up, back down, back up, back down. Like, well, what are you? Okay, so our job as valet security, people that come in through the door, we have to open the door. In most cases, I don't like to do it because most people that come in or come out, they don't even deserve to have that kind of service. But we have to do our job, and whether you like it or not, you gotta do it. But it got to the point where this girl would come, hi. Like, okay, after the first couple of times it's cute, whatever, hi, how are you, have a great day. But then it just got, because it's so constant, up and down, like, what? This lady only has like 2 dogs, well, what do you do? But, all right. So it got to the point where whenever I would see her, I would make sure to find her whenever she's around, like coming towards the door, so I could just disappear, man, because I am just tired of this. Okay, as a rule of thumb, just something for me that I do, because I kind of like, all this clown stuff. So I had this little squeaky toy. It goes, I can't even imitate the noise because every time you squeeze, it has a certain pitch depending on how hard or how soft you squeeze the toy. And okay, so the dog walker chick comes with the dog, and then another person comes with a dog. So of course, those 2 dogs start barking and hollering at each other and whatever, doing the dog thing, barking. So me, I have my little squeaky toy, so I break up the monotony, going, quack, 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 quack. it catches the dog's attention. The dog stopped barking. It was awesome. You know, silence again. But then, okay, so then they go about their separate ways. But then, here, check this out. This girl, this dog walker with the jack-o'-lantern smile, must have registered this as me trying to pick up on her. Like if I was whistling at her, like type of thing. No, okay, it has nothing to do with me picking up some chick, man, because that's not what I was doing, man. I was just trying to, well, you know, I just told you what I do with it, you know, and it's a good little toy to have for kids, you know, when they're crying, you know, you squeak the toy and they, hey, well, what's that noise? You know, it's one of those little gadgets, you know. But this chick thought that I was picking up on her because I squeaked the toy, and it was for the dogs to shut the hell up, you know. So what this chick does is that she tells on me to the homeowner. And then what happens next is then the homeowner comes down, tries to find the general manager, so then she could tell the general manager what I'm hitting up on her dog walker, who she employed for the last 2 years. And luckily the general manager wasn't there, but the homeowner went along and went and talked to me. And she says, oh, I love my dog walker. And she thinks that you know, you have that squeaky toy that you're hitting on her. I'm like, no, I'm not hitting on her just because there were dogs barking in the lobby. And, you know, we can't have that kind of commotion in the lobby. You know, it's unprofessional. But if she registered that as a pickup line, then your dog walker's kind of wacky. Okay? And especially with that stupid jack-o'-lantern smile. I mean, I didn't say that, but I did pretty much tell her that in so many words that, you know, your dog walker's a little loony. But still, you know, she doesn't think that there's two sides to the story. It's just the dog walker story, and then that's it. Everybody else can poof. Come to find out, she's been complaining about other guys at the job. So I just happen to be another victim. So I'm like, oh, okay, I see. So definitely from that point on, I really started to ignore this chick. And I kept, you know, asking the universe, please get rid of this chick, man. She's bad news. I can just, from actor's instincts, I just know that I can just see somebody and tell right away, you're a little off, or you're cool, or you're legit, you're genuine, or you're just bad news. I mean, trust me, when dealing with character research, you know, you start to learn about people and their psyche. So I'm pretty much, and I was right. So here's what happened. After a while of me ignoring this chick, somehow she stops coming around. Like, hey man, the universe is all right. The dog walker's not coming around anymore, and I can breathe. Well, come to find out, I'm down in the garage. I'm about to retrieve a tenant homeowner's vehicle, and then the lady who employed that dog walker comes out from the elevator. And then she stops me and she says, oh, guess what? You don't have to worry about the dog walker anymore. And I'm like, why? I was never worried about her to begin with. I mean, what is this chick gonna do with that stupid smile? You know, look. 'Cause I knew she was a loose cannon. That day, at that time, then I told her how I felt, like I'm telling you guys. Yeah, I could tell. I told her, I said, your dog walker's a little bit flipped out. Okay? She goes, yeah, you know, this is the first time that she's ever acted like this, because, I mean, yeah, she had complained about you guys, not just you, but other guys, and she's been with me for 2 years, and, her work is, you know, phenomenal as a dog walker. But at this particular this incident happened was, she proceeded to tell me that the dog walker has this little boyfriend, okay? The dog walker chick was giving the dog to the boyfriend to do whatever with the dog, man, and walk the dog, feed it, whatever. Her boyfriend decides to start drinking and driving, okay, with some friends, and has the dog in the car. They get into an accident. The stupid idiot boyfriend gets a DUI, and of course you get arrested, right? The lady's dog gets impounded. Yeah, see? The dog gets impounded. She then has to change the lock on her door because the dog walker has a set of keys, so she can just go up and down, unlock the door, grab the dog. So she changed the lock on her door. She fires the dog walker, and that's the end of the dog walker and her wholesome, I'm a good girl, I'm innocent, and I walk dog for a living, and yada yada yada, and blah 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 blah. There's your freaking karma story right there. You know, you try to get people in trouble for no reason just because you're taking it the wrong way. Come on, man. I mean, this world is not made for you. I'm sorry. If you're that sensitive, you need to get some pills, some medication, get some counseling, go see a doctor, because this world is just not made for overly sensitive people. I am sorry. The world will run you over. In this case, karma ran her over. So this squeaky image, it has a reputation of being unreliable. And I still see her around the streets walking other people's dogs. And who knows what else she's doing. So people, you guys out there, karma is a bitch. Because eventually, one way or the other, it's gonna turn around, come right back at you, and bite you in the butt. That's the law of karma. So I hope you enjoy today's story from the streets at my home studio, SBBR Studios in Los Angeles, California. And with that said, I hope to see you on the next episode of the South Bay Bike Rider, telling the story from the streets.